Hola, ¿qué tal? Soy Javi de mycanjavi.com. Esto es English Listening. Bienvenidos. Bueno, en el vídeo de hoy Mike nos lleva a un evento llamado Comic Con y bueno, veamos a ver de qué se trata. Mike.
Hey everybody, welcome back to English Listening. I'm Mike from mikeandhobby.com, and today I'm going to take you to the Cleveland Comic Con. Okay, so they had a lot of different comic book vendors or people who were selling memorabilia for different television shows. Science fiction was very popular, but you also had stuff like the original Batmobile from the Batmobile television show in the 1960s, and people can actually sit in it for the right amount of money. And you had people walking around dressed as a variety of science fiction characters, and we had celebrities like Lou Ferrigno. Lou Ferrigno played the Incredible Hulk in the television show, The Incredible Hulk. And this is Corey Feldman. He was in a movie called The Goonies, which was a huge movie in the 1980s. And we have the girl from Chasing Amy, Joey Lauren Adams, and she was the main character in that movie. Let's see, Seth Gilliam is from Walking Dead. And we have Drea Di Matteo. She is from The Sopranos. And here's another example of a guy who was walking around dressed as Joker. This guy actually freaked me out a little bit. And here's some more people dressed as skeletons. And they had a booth, a guy who was, he did special effects or makeup. And this was some of the stuff that he had done. And we have James Marsters, who was from the show Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And we have the Highlander himself, Adrian Paul. And we here are going to see some actors who were in Lord of the Rings movies. I think this guy right here was specifically in the newest Lord of the Rings movie only. The other guy was in the earlier Lord of the Rings. And that is Hawk Girl. She's a DC Comics character. Now we're going to go and into the main room that they actually have people give presentations, and this is William Shatner. And William Shatner was giving a talk on on just his general life situation. But in this particular talk, he was talking about a book that talked about quantum physics and how we don't know enough to say that there are not intelligent beings living on other planets. This was his talk. So there were other people that gave presentations as well. We had Bruce Campbell, who was from the Evil Dead series. We have William Shatner from Star Trek, obviously. We had we had the Highlander. Adrian Paul did a talk. We also had talks from a variety of comic book writers. We had the guy who wrote Deadpool, the comic, and he did a talk. And it was a weekend event. It was 3 days, and most of the people ended up doing talks on the Saturday con. And it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed going. It was the first time I ever went to a comic book convention or Comic-Con. And I think this may have been the first Comic-Con that was in Cleveland. So if you guys ever get a chance to go to one of these conventions, they are a lot of fun. It's about $60 per person to get in per day. So you got to pick a day that works for you, and usually you just go Saturday because that's the day where most stars show up. So I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you enjoyed what I had to show you today.
Muy bien, pues vamos con las preguntas. Primera, había un montón de celebridades en Comic Con. En concreto, ¿en qué show televisivo aparecía Lou Ferrigno? Segunda pregunta, ¿qué personaje dice Mike que le incomodaba? Tercera pregunta, Mike ve a una mujer que lleva un disfraz con alas. En concreto, ¿a qué personaje del libro representa esa mujer? Cuarta y penúltima pregunta, ¿sobre qué dice Mike que William Shatner de Star Trek estaba hablando en su conferencia? Y quinta y última pregunta, ¿Cuánto cuesta asistir a Comic Con? En dólares, por supuesto. Muy bien, pues las respuestas a estas preguntas, como siempre, están aquí debajo en la zona de descripción del vídeo. Te recomiendo que te suscribas a nuestro canal, a English Listening y también al de Spanish Listening, si quieres saber, si quieres enterarte cuando publicamos nuevos vídeos. Además, si te ha gustado este vídeo, por favor, ayúdanos marcando el like, el pulgar hacia arriba, justo aquí debajo del vídeo. Y nada, te invito también para finalizar a visitar mycanjavi.com, donde tienes todos nuestros vídeos de todo el tiempo y también algunos recursos sobre aprendizaje de idiomas, incluso algunos posts textuales que hemos ido publicando a lo largo de este tiempo. Nada más, me despido, gracias, hasta la próxima.